Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. My name is Imam Luqman Ahmed. This is Masjid Ibrahim Islamic Center in Sacramento, California. We just got finished praying Salat al-Fajr, and the question was, who should speak for Muslim Americans? And the answer is that we speak for ourselves. We're Americans, we're independent, we're free people, and nobody has the authority of the religious community to speak for all Muslim Americans. I'm the Imam of this masjid. We pray every day. Fajr here, we got American, Egyptian, Syrian, Iraqi, we got Indian, African American. We have all the different nationalities represented, and still I speak for these brothers when I'm here on this rug leading this salat. I make dua for them, I lead the prayers, but that's the extent of it. This is America. There's a separation between church and state. Even in Islam, people can't speak on your behalf unless you give them permission. And we're Americans. We don't like people to talk on our behalf. You can't come and speak on behalf of the entire Muslim community, and you're only representing a small portion of them. It has to be due process under our Constitution, and at least according to Islamic rules. Let people speak for themselves, because we are a diverse community in America. This is not one Muslim America. Everybody has their own version of Muslim America. Ahmed has a version of what he likes to do. He likes to play soccer. I hate soccer. I don't even like football that much, except for the Eagles. This brother coaches somebody. He does something. He does something. We all do something different. We represent ourselves, and what's important is that we have to make a separation between religion and politics. As long as religion is following politics in this country, as far as Muslim Americans, we're going to always have these idiotic questions. Who's going to speak for Muslim Americans? We're not a tribe. We're not an army within America. We are people who came here through different paths. Some came here through slavery. Some came here for a refugee status. Some people came here to work. Some people came here to find a wife. We all came here different places through different methods. And we're okay with that. But we're all Muslims. So when you talk Islam, you have to talk the reality of what Islam stands for. If you talk America, you have to talk the reality of what America stands for. America stands for freedom, liberty, individuality, and the right of every American to be who he wants to be. And our religion accepts that as Muslims. So we don't want nobody speaking for us. People can speak for themselves. If any of y'all want me to talk for y'all, I will, but I don't want to. I want you to speak for yourself. Imagine what you speak for yourself. I will go forward and speak for yourself. I want people to speak for themselves. That's the American way. So the fact that we're raising the question, who should speak for Muslims in America, tells us how far behind we are in really understanding the reality of who we are as Americans and who we are as Muslims, because it goes against both premises of being an American and being a Muslim. In America, we elect leaders. That's a democratic process, whether you agree with it or not. This is what we sign off on. If you want to vote, vote. If you don't want to vote, you don't have to vote. But we elect leaders to represent us as far as our politics, as far as our imams. People can go to any masjid that they want to. And many of these brothers, they go to different masajid, part of different communities. You know, we come together for prayer and for unity and for brotherhood and for sisterhood and to learn from each other's cultures. So that's all I had to say. Hopefully I'll get my 2 cents in. And these are our brothers, and we're here every day at Masjid Ibrahim Islamic Center in Sacramento. And this is where I talk to the people. Assalamu alaikum.